Hey all, Binks here. A couple months ago, I created a deck in the height of the leader era called Rude Ramp. It was a very disgusting deck that used to ramp out really powerful cards like Leader and Leech, and today I am sorry to tell you that Rude Ramp returns. The new version of the deck is featuring Sandman as just this awesome control tool. Right now, everyone is playing Kitty in these bounce decks, so things like Sandman and Wave are absolutely soul-crushing, and this deck is built from the bottom up to just control, restrict, and dominate our opponents. In the one-drop slot, we have Nebula, which is a huge addition to Sandman Ramp. Just get it down on one, and it's going to juice and gain power every single turn. In the 2-drop slot, we have Black Widow. I had a lot of questions about this while I was streaming. Black Widow is great as a control tool in these ramp decks for a couple of reasons. First, just restricting your opponent's draw can be really nice if there's certain cards that they're going for, but most importantly, it's how it works with our other cards like Wave and Odin. Our disgusting combo that we can do is playing down Black Widow on 2, Wave on 3, and then Odining that lane, triggering both Black Widow and Wave at the same time and sticking a 4-power Widow's Bite in our opponent's hand, making them choose, are you going to lose 2 additional card draws from the one you already lost from the original Black Widow, or are you going to use your entire turn 5 to play out a 0-power Black Widow? It is so awful to play against if you've ever been on the other side of it, and you'll see we hit it over and over again in these highlights, and it is just soul crushing to our opponent. Electro is just great to ramp things out. It's going to be our card if we have a good 5-drop and especially Sandman in our hand to play on turn 3. Wave has some other really cool combo lines that we can go down to restrict our opponents. And now obviously getting Sandman down on 4 is great, but we can also do Wave on 3 into Arnim Zola on 4, creating 2 more waves. And then we can play an Odin on top of that Arnim Zola, re-triggering the Arnim Zola and sending the Odins to re-trigger the waves again. Essentially doing a Sandman effect by making cards cost 4 from turns 4 through 6. It's really awesome. There's some other cool lines we can do with Odin, such as the inclusion of Black Panther. Because we already have this Arnim Zola line, Black Panther is a natural fit because we can go Electro on turn 3, Black Panther on 4, Arnim Zola on 5 to re-trigger and send 2 16-power Black Panthers, and then we can Odin it on turn 6, sending the Odin to re-trigger those Black Panthers again, adding 40 power to the other 2 lanes. We also have just the general Dr. Doom into Odin line. We have Leader into Odin that we can utilize if we want to lock them down on turn 4 with Sandman, Leader on 5, Odin that Leader on turn 6, just always staying a step ahead of our opponent. And then Devil Dinosaur is here to round things out. I had Leech in the deck, but I was feeling just a little bit lacking on the power side, so just having a powerful card like Devil Dinosaur, which is usually going to net you 11 stats for 5 energy, is just a great option as well. This deck is devastating. I try not to talk about the stats or win rates in my deck, but we played this for 3.5 hours. We had just under a 70% win rate. We were getting a lot of retreats from the opponents, but because we were snapping proactively and really smartly, you can see in the highlights kind of when you should be thinking about snapping. We were able to get 2 and 4 cubes super consistently. This deck is a monster. I hope you enjoy playing it on ladder, and I'm sorry if you hate this kind of deck, because I think once people see the power level of this, you're going to see it a lot. As always, if you're enjoying this content, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe down below, and you can catch you live at twitch.tv/binks_plays. Enjoy. You piece! Go Black Widow right. I will say Milano is actually pretty bad for this deck, so once it rotates out, we should be in a bit of a better spot. Good lord, somebody. Scarlet. We need Electro. If we need Electro, we can do our... No, we can't because it's got turn to 5. We're literally just hitting this every single game now. The 3rd game in a row now we've had it. Why is Milano bad? Because our deck kind of likes to do combos of multiple cards on turns 5 and 6. Like Black Panther Zola, Odin Doom. So it kind of like, it feels weird if you want to play those on a location and you're a bit restricted. My poor opponent with their bounce deck is about to feel the wrath. Bum, bum. Oh, we probably play off of here, right? Then we set up for a leader. I don't think there's anything they should be able to do to beat a leader. They're just gonna be sad. I mean, their whole deck was meant to do a lot of things, and they were not allowed to do any of them. Wow. They ended up winning. No, they didn't. Holy shit. That was so scary. Oh, man. Oh, man. I was not expecting Cerebro, dude. Who runs Falcon and Cerebro? What a maniac. Here. Quantum Tunnel into Black Widow is a bit iffy. I guess it's fine. I mean, we give them a 0-cost card to play in a Quantum Tunnel, but I think it's still worth it to stop a draw. Plus, if they play a Black Widow in a Quantum Tunnel, there's a chance they draw the Black Widows, the Widow's Bite later. Alright. I guess neither of us do anything on turn 3. Fair enough. Quantum Tunnel. By the way, if you guys didn't notice, we stopped 2 draws from them now because the Black Widow and Wave hit on the same turn. In your freaking face. Like, do I only stream at night? Mostly. Tomorrow early Thursday. On Thursdays I do early stream. So tomorrow will be a bit early for Thursday. What do you guys think? Do you think that Sandman Doom is the play here? Or do you think we go Doom Odin? Let's go pure power. I think we just play Sandman, right? Sandman middle ties middle. Opens up leader lines. Nice. Huge. Definitely the right call to play the Sandman. Definitely the right call to play the Sandman. It would appear he made the correct choice. It would appear he made the correct choice, chat. Ooh, not Dr. Doom. We definitely yeah, GG's. No draw for you. Boop, boop, boop. Series 5 can be in boxes, but they're like 1 in 4,000 collection level. They're 1 in like 4,800 collection level. So it's almost to the point where it's like not worth it. Do we like, what if we get the giga hit of like the wave into the Arnim Zola? That'd be pretty crazy. Maybe we should play, I don't know. I don't know what we're doing. Very rude. And they got their swarm, you piece. Okay, we still got the Doom. Oh, wait, we can't wave early anymore. I forgot you can't wave early anymore with Elysium. Crazy. So it's so weird to get used to some of these wave things with ramp decks. Things can't read cards? Fuck, shut up. Shut your mouth. Praise? Praise, chat? Praise? 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 Don't do anything? Chill? Don't play that many cards? Play like 1 card? Ah! You fool! You've fallen right into my trap! By playing only a single card, I can play the card leader! Thereby copying whatever card you play on my side of the field. You've activated my trap card. Loses to Morbius. Bitch, it does lose to. But we know that their hand is. No, their hand is 5 swarms. Their hand is 4 swarms and Chavez. We know that their hands is 4 swarms and Chavez. We know this. This is a thing that we know. This is a thing that we know because we use our noggins. I don't know, Binks is a Marvel fan. Magento? What do you mean? You don't like Magento? Is Magento not liked amongst Marvel fans? I like Magento. I think he's a really cool, like, anti-hero. I think he's like a pretty well fleshed out villain in most of the comics, where he kind of has like some interesting ideas, but he also has some redeeming qualities, and sometimes he's brought back. I think Magento's pretty sweet. I'm sorry that you don't like Magento. That's weird. Magneto. I know he's Neato. I think he's Neato. I would definitely call him Neato. I think Magento's super Neato. Do you think Magento's Neato, chat? I think it's a pretty Neato card. Of the time Magento owned Red Skull, so true. Do you guys not think that Magento is Neato? He loses to a wooden gun? I mean, sometimes. Pretty neat. I think it's pretty neat too. Love one of the responses is just Chatty's doing it again. Make it stop. Make it stop. You know that Magento is Neato because of the way that he is? So true. Magento controls plastic? How does it control plastic? Doesn't seem fair. There are so many bounce decks, and just playing Sandman on 3 is so absolutely rude. You change Doctor Doom for some other... I would not recommend it. Doctor Doom is probably the best Sandman ramp card in the game. So I personally would not recommend. I think we just go Doctor Doom leader, right? Doctor Doom, we end up with 10 here, plus 6 here. Got the ultimate Thanos variant in your shop? I will never buy an ultimate variant. I think I've said it a few times, but I think I'm putting my foot down. I'm just never gonna do it. Opponent's probably not very happy. People really don't like Sandman ramp, understandably. You're surprised at how unable you are to cope with this pronunciation? Talking about... I don't know what you mean. Let's see what lands left here. Oh, nothing. Oh, get destroyed. Now, we're not in the easiest spot. Not in the easiest spot. I mean, they probably retreat, right? Let's keep it a stack. We're not somewhere where leaders an auto win. Absolute nightmare scenario. Its biggest card, 11 power. Roar. Yeah, that would have beat. They were trying to get me to play leader. I would have lost the leader there. I would have lost the leader there by a single power. I can leave here. No, I have Sandman. What am I talking about? We're fine. Yeah, let's stop next turn and then just keep stopping every single turn. Yeah, I'm not that worried. Sandman on 3 just crushes these decks. I should have left myself open for Black Panther Odin things though. That's a misplay. Just keep fighting for lanes. Nice kitty. Yeah. Yeah, if we had left the lane open for Black Panther Zola stuff, we were in a great spot. Now we're in slightly less of a great spot, but I still think that like Dinosaur into Doom is gonna be very, very hard for them to beat. I can't imagine the real one is middle, right? I can't imagine this is the real Mysterio. I would be shocked if this is the real Mysterio. I would be really shocked if this is the real one. I have to imagine that this is a fake one. What cards do they run that screws me with the leader? Yeah, leader probably wins no matter what. I definitely agree. But I'm trying to figure out what screws me with leader. So if real Mysterio is right, let's say we're at -3. I think we just leader where it makes the most sense. It should be here because if this is the real Mysterio, then it ties this lane. I think left is the best play. They probably leave. They did not leave. GG's. Yeah, I think we always win the tiebreaker by just a hair. We have Nebula and Ramp in opening hand. We're snapping a lot, I think. Deck's sitting at a cool 78.6% win rate. We've lost 6 games this stream. Pretty good. Deck is 100% win rate? Yo, Iconoclast, my man. Maybe I should have played this not here in case of Odin. I'll play this left as well. Like, Black Panther Shuri's Lab into Arnim Zola kind of like is auto-win in many ways. Why would someone retreat and turn around after a snap when they have literally 0 information? If you have a bad hand, it's not a bad choice to do. Dude, weirdly enough, do we just pass? This is bizarre, but do we just pass? Panther mid, but like, why would I do it this turn? What do I do next turn? Let's do, I guess, yeah, because we could draw Dinosaur, we could draw Sandman. We could draw Sandman, then we'd really want to do this. Yes, okay. If we draw Sandman, we very much want to play Sandman. Yeah, or Dino. Dino would be great too, yeah. I think it's smart to play it out here. That. We said why and we answered why. They could hit us with a Cosmo here. Cosmo here would be devastating. But we are going to get ahead and give them no chance to win. And they probably have multiple She-Hulks in their deck, and now they can't play any. In your face. Oh, dude, this deck needs to be stopped. This deck cannot be. I'm so sorry. I think that they definitely have the business aspect in mind, which is why that they're trying to do things with like good optics, just like the kitty thing, which is why when the whole kitty thing happened, And I said, what they're going to do is they're going to refund everyone who got Kitty, and everyone's going to get Kitty for free. I got roasted for like 3 weeks. I was saying that on stream, and everyone was like, you're crazy. Second Dinner would never do that. You're crazy. Second Dinner would never do that. And they did it because it's about optics. You know, it's important. They want this game to last a very long time. They care about the long-term focus of the game. And it's like silly to do things like that. Game's been so fun. Glad they actually did that. I'm really glad they did it too. It's awesome. This is one of the rare cases we play Electro here. We snap. Dude, our hands have been insane. We have the exact same line that we just had. Panther, Odin, Zola. One thing they're trying to push is for lesser played cards to be more accessible. Yeah. People don't talk about the big change they made with the shop where now you can spend 1,000 tokens to get Series 3 cards. I think that's really, really beneficial to a lot of people. I think a lot of people are going to love that change. What are they playing over here? Their own Electron. Hopefully they're not Galactus. Galactus is going to be a bit scary. Because if they like Galactus middle this turn and we Arnim Zola, then we're going to feel kind of stupid, right? All they've played is Electros. We don't really know if it's Galactus or not. If I was going to skip, I would play Sandman instead. I would definitely not skip. I think Sandman's a great play, though. What are they? Yeah, I lost Electro. They lost Electro. Nola's 4. It'll be 11. Son of a bitch. Really bad. Okay, so if that was Electro just late, man, it's not Galactus. Oh, that's really tough. It's really tough for us to win. Might have to take the 50-50 on the Zola, dude. Or we could do the Nebula? No, this loses if this is Doom Odin. If this is Doom into Odin, we lose with the Nebula Zola. I think we have to take the 50-50. I think we have to take the 50-50 here. Because Doom Odin is the most common play, right? So we just take the 50-50. Let's go. Doom Odin. Nice. Whoa! No, we still win. They only get 15 left. Dude, they're running Zola too. That's crazy. Also, how do you put it in the stack? So like right now, like Mysterio and Captain Marvel, they go in a stack at the end of the game. How do you put M'Baku in that stack? You know what I mean? How is he put in the stack now? Does anyone know? This is actually kind of interesting. How is M'Baku in that stack? Does M'Baku jump out before things like Captain Marvel, Mysterio resolve, or does it happen afterwards? Another Sinister Lennon game. But we should be pretty good with Sinister Lennon with like Black Panther stuff. Actually, we're gonna be crazy with Black Panther stuff, huh? Can we just play like Black Panther middle, Zola middle, and see what happens? And then hopefully Odin middle? I'm just not gonna snap because I wanna watch this finish. Mysterio Marvel, it happens in play order. We could play Sandman, which is probably the safer play, but I want to play Black Panther Arnim Zola on Sinister London. think last since he's not played. I'm very interested to see what it is. I actually don't know. Not middle, right? You stronger than Black Panther? Oh, you sweet summer child. We're going crazy. We want multiple Zolas, multiple Panthers all over the place. So now no matter where the Zola lands, he hits another Panther. We are getting destroyed by a Chavez, right? Quit moving my electric piece. Oh, chat, they leeched me. They never have Sean, right? They never have Sean. Oh man, dude, I'm really happy we added this Artem Zola Black Panther. This is a really cool idea to add to this deck. Make sure to subscribe. Watch that one too.